All right, so we got around to changing rear gear from the 410s to the 327, and to be honest with you, I think you can actually hear the difference. It is boost weather here in Ohio, but the thing is even with that being said, I mean, the 40s, 50s, the older videos I've taken, which I'll make a comparison right now. Now you can hear in that video how the car sounded. Of course, with the 410, it starts to break the tires loose in the higher RPMs, but it really doesn't even build boost until then. So that's why it comes on so hard. But you're looking at boost coming on in the mid to high 4,000 RPM range, where I'm shifting it, 6,000, 6,250, and it's almost semi-useless. But I mean, it sounds cool, it's great, but we need to do something else to put a little bit more load on the engine to come onto that boost a little quicker. Here's how it is now with the new gear. Now in that video, you can literally hear it just spool up so loud. Like, it really puts a nice load on there. Now, another thing also is the fact that I start seeing boost at around 3,500. Like, that's when I start going positive in the scales, where before, as actually I looked at the log, it was about 4,750. So I'm literally gaining 1,100 RPM, even 1,200 RPM in some, gears of usable boost. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take those two videos and put them one right after the other right now. And then that way you can actually hear the difference. Now, right here is an in-car of the speedometer. Sadly, I don't have one of when I had the 410s in the car, but it's an astronomical difference. Now, you'll notice that it really doesn't get into boost till close to about 4,000, but that's because we're doing second and third gear. It's not a full fourth gear pull, so it's not the one-to-one gear. But even then, even in the earlier videos, you can tell that the boost comes on so much quicker. It comes on harder than the lower RPMs, so I have more of a useful power band area. That was only about 80% throttle, so that wasn't even fully floored. And I only took it up to about 6,000 and then 5,000 the next shift. Now we are also only at 5.8 to 6 pounds of boost, and that's what the data log is seeing. And it's still that huge, or that big of a difference. Now it is also still absolutely rich in spots, so we're still tuning on that as well. So we're gonna gain a lot more out of this even as it sits. There you go. It may not be 100% apparent, in the videos, but when you're in the vehicle, you can definitely feel the difference in just the rear gear ratio. Yeah, I did do some tuning, but as far as usability on the actual setup, it's a totally different beast. All in all, I would say that the gear change was definitely worth it, and it made the car a lot more usable and a lot more fun to drive. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I have a feeling this is going to be a very fun summer. We'll see you in the next one.